Hello everyone, I will be explaining how to play Dragon in Rider, the basic gameplay, not any deep strategy, just how the game works. So the way the game works is that there are two players, one player who plays the Dragon, one player who plays the Rider, and you're both trying to play moves that do two things. One, they're the same card, not like this, these are different cards, and two, they counter your opponents. So playing the same card is simple enough. If it's the same card, then, well, it's the same card. It has the same name here, although it will look different. Countering your opponent is a little more complicated. So let's say you play different cards. Then which card is the move that your team is actually doing? Because you don't do both moves, you only do one move. The move that you do is the one with the higher speed number. So in this case, the charge attack would be the move that you are doing. So that's important because you need to know what move you're doing. Then you look at whatever move your opponent is doing, and then you will check the counter symbol. So if you look here, there is this wheel that says what counters what. Also on every card, it says what it counters. So charge attack counters dodge, dodge counters ranged attack counters charge attack. So you look at what move you did, you look at what move they did, and then you ask if you played the same card or if you countered your opponent. Why do you ask those questions? Well, as you'll notice, on each of these cards, there are up to 4 levels of things that happen. And each level has 2 different symbols associated with it. This symbol on this side asks the question, did we play the same card? So for these results, you have to play the same card. For these results, you have to have played different cards. The other question it asks is, are we countering our opponent? These results mean we didn't counter our opponent. These results mean we did counter our opponent. So you can either do neither, both, or one or the other. And that's how you figure out what you did. So if we played the same card, but we didn't counter our opponent, we'd be like, okay, we played the same card, and we didn't counter our opponent, so we do this result. Now, that's how the cards themselves work, but it's not just you play cards at the same time. How it works is a little more complicated than that, and a lot more interesting. So, how a round works is first the dragon is going to pick one of the 3 stances. Each stance is associated with one move. They will put that card down and wait for the other dragon to also play a stance. And then when both dragons have played stances, they'll reveal the stance. What a stance does is it will give a bonus to a move if your team does that move and is not countered. So if your opponents counter you, you don't get your stance bonus. Also, you have to actually do the move on the stance. So once the dragons have picked their stance, then the riders are both going to pick a move that they're going to do, and then they're going to pick a move that they're going to reveal to everyone. Then they will wait for the other rider to also pick a move that they're doing and a move that they're going to reveal, and then simultaneously the riders will reveal this move. This communicates to both teams, I didn't play this, and then we'll also know the other rider didn't play a certain card. So this will give the dragon some information. They'll probably think that they don't want to play the move that their partner revealed. And they will instead play a different move. And they'll be able to look at what their opponent revealed they aren't playing, as well as what their partner revealed they're not playing. The dragon will play the move, wait for the other dragon to also play the move, and those cards will be revealed simultaneously. Then, once it's revealed, you check what move are we doing, in this case charge attack because we played the same card. You check what they have played, you apply the damage, and you apply the damage simultaneously. Now there's 2 modifiers that can modify damage. The first is the stance. This is not the charge attack stance, so we wouldn't get a bonus from that. If we had picked the charge attack stance and we were not countered, we would get +2 damage. The other modifier that can modify damage is an HP modifier. Say if you were at 25 HP, you would deal 1 less damage. or if you're at 5 HP, you would deal 2 more damage. And it's explained what the HP modifiers are when you're at that HP. All damage is applied simultaneously. Certain cards can heal. Heals and damage is done simultaneously, so you just look at whatever the final result is. It's not like you take damage and then heal. It simultaneously happens, and then you change the result based on that. So that's how to play. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and we hope you like the game.